massive amount of his wealth. From what I understand from the lawsuit, he is effectively broke and bankrupt, which is so sad. Spend something like $2 million a month. No matter how much money you have, you can totally outspend it. Trust me on that one. We get back from the break, we're going to talk about consuming versus producing when it comes to investing. It's Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. Man, that guy sounds really smart.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment
In fact,
property?
I am.
Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties. Whether it's a flip rehab or a rental rehab, we manage every aspect of a rehab from start to finish with a highly efficient, standardized process.
Over the last 6 years, Fast Track has completed over 700 projects, which has helped us to create our 3 keys to success. Use a detailed scope of work so that everything gets done, train and maintain quality crews so it gets done right, and complete the work in a proper order so it gets done fast.
No more managing it yourself, no more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992. Again, that's 832-742-9992, or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
As a real estate investor, you rely on your property inspector to determine the current condition of the home and your potential return on investment. Principal Inspections was founded by investor Jeremy Humphrey to do just that. Working from the investor's point of view, Principal Inspections will give you turnkey inspections that are high quality, affordable, and focused on information pertinent to investors while not clouding the report with unnecessary details. Founder Jeremy Humphrey comes from a family of real estate investors. He started Principal Inspections for investors because as an investor himself, he experienced the need for fast, quality inspections with information directly pertaining to property condition and potential resale value. Principal Inspections will save you time and money. Call Principal Inspections, 832-684-5516. That's 832-684-5516. Or go online to principalinspections.com. That's principalinspections.com. License number 21264.
Did you know that there are over $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S.? Imagine if you could use someone's IRA to fund all of your deals. Well, you can. Quest IRA is based locally here in Houston, Texas. At Quest IRA, we offer retirement accounts that can be used to invest in real estate, promissory notes, private entities, and much more. Many of our clients loan money from their IRAs to fund real estate deals all over the country. We don't sell any investments or give advice. However, we do hold free networking events, weekly
Hey, Nikki, you're coming to the office today,
and
right?
free consultations with an IRA
All right,
For more information,
we got a crazy
visit
idea
our
for you.
website at questira.com or call us at 1-855-FUN-IRAs. To tap into the $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S., call Quest IRA at 1-855-FUN-IRAs or go to our website, questira.com.
Are you expecting to close accurately, on time, and with lots of communication on your home purchase? You've come to the right place. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, Senior Loan Officer with Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Our goal is to give our borrowers and referral partners an amazing experience during the loan process. My team believes in putting people and culture before results.
Oh, is this
Our
him?
company concentrates on building those teams who operate with structure, process, and recognition for going the extra mile
Cleaning
for
out
you.
my bag.
This way,
Trying
we
to
have
find
the energy to make
receipts.
this your best home purchase ever. Give us a call today
Here's none.
to find out the simple steps to get started. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, the Hernandez team at Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Jennifer.legacymutual.com or call 713-579-3611. Again, Jennifer.legacymutual.com. We can't wait to consult with you soon. NMLS 514497.
Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. NMLS 514497.
This is Business 1110.
Oh, I love this song.
All right, Mr. Bible, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
We'll let
hot
this
mic.
play for a minute.
Okay. Your mic's not hot yet.
Perfect. All right, when the chorus comes in, then you can turn my mic on and we can kind of fade it in. How's that sound?
All right, sounds good. Oops, ready?
Yep.
Hold on. All right, hot mic.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. I would love to complain about the traffic that I incurred this morning, but that means the city's growing, so that's not such a bad thing. This is a live part of the show. We had to do a recorded show because I was late to the show. So I'm live now in studio, and I want to talk about what happened at the weekend retreat. Some really neat things that happened this weekend. And one of the things I'll tell you is that every weekend retreat is a little bit different, just based off what the audience needs to hear, based off some of the questions that we had. One of the things I have said to folks as it relates to building wealth in real estate, there's two things you need in building wealth. Go ahead and write these things down. You need cash flow and you need equity. And unfortunately, no matter what real estate guru you sign up with, they don't teach you that. If you're a flipper, you've got equity. In other words, you're flipping that house, you've got the equity, you sell the house, you get paid for that equity. As landlords, how I see most landlords operate in this business, they've got cash flow, but they typically don't have a whole lot of equity. If someone says, oh, I got 20% equity, well, it costs you 10% to sell a house. Oh, wait, what do you mean, Jason? Well, you sell a house, typically hire a real estate agent. Most real estate agents charge 6% to sell a house. 3% for the buyer's agent, 3% for the seller's agent. And then there's about 4% of closing costs and, getting the house kind of fixed up after the inspection process takes place. So if you have 10% equity, or 20% equity, you really only have 10. So in a $150,000 house, you really only have $15,000 in equity. Not a whole lot. But you got cash flow. Very rarely does someone have cash flow and wealth and equity to build wealth. So we were talking about this concept this past weekend. And we have a tool that helps us analyze deals. And I was talking about appreciation in the Houston market. And I said, although you don't buy houses based on appreciation, here's where we believe these areas of town will be the areas that will experience the most appreciation. So we put together a deal. We looked at a deal that I'm doing out in Katy. And we assumed 3% appreciation. But I said, you know what? Let's look at some areas of town that I know that have appreciated well. Let me just put it that way. Not significantly, but have done well. And here is how I look at appreciation. I like to invest in areas that have been great areas for 25 years. I'm not the guy that runs over to the Heights and says, oh my gosh, I got to invest in the Heights because it's now hot. I'm not the guy that goes and runs over to Hardy Yards. That's where all the new real estate wannabe investors are at right now, is in Hardy Yards. Which, if you don't know where that's at, just Google it up. It's on the it's north of downtown. If you know where U of H downtown is, right there by the bayou, It's right there. Well, near there. Hardy Yards. You can Google it up. There's a whole bunch of stuff on it. I like to look at areas of town that I can buy now that create some cash flow, that are great neighborhoods, that have been great neighborhoods for 25 years. So just for grins, and this was completely unscripted, I was just on stage, I fired my laptop up, and I opened up just a section of Sugar Land. And I was looking at houses that were 1,500 square feet and less. We found a house in 2014, a retail sale, beautiful house. It was 1,219 square feet. And in 2014, it sold for $109,000. And that doesn't sound bad. It's a real small house. Great neighborhood. That neighborhood's been great for 25 years. Fast forward to 2017, and a house on the same street sold. Nearly the same size. I think it was about 50 square feet larger. You guys want to know what that sold for? Sold for nearly $200,000. In less than 5 years, that 1,200 square foot house doubled in value. Doubled in value. I'm going to start doing more case studies to explain to folks you don't need to chase after the new hot, sexy real estate thing. All you need to do is find the areas of town that have been great for 25 years. And we know what those areas are. It's Spring, and it's Cypress, and it's Kingwood, and it's Humble, and it's Friendswood, and it's Sugar Land, and Missouri City, and Pearland, and Katy. I mean, you could go right down the neighborhoods. It's Cinco Ranch. I'm trying to think what some of the other bigger neighborhoods that everyone would kind of recognize. It's Copperfield. I mean, just start going down the list of what I like to call middle American neighborhoods that are in the suburbs. Buy those houses that are worth less than $200,000 today. And I'm telling you, they're going to go up in value. How do I know that? I just look at what's happened the last 5 years. That house, think it this way. If you had bought that house and it was in a neighborhood called Chimney Stone, if you guys are familiar with Sugar Land, older home, 1,200 and something square feet. If you had bought that house 5 years ago, put 20% down on a $110,000 house, you'd be out of pocket $22,000 plus closing costs. Let's say it's another $5,000. You're out of pocket $27,000. That house 5 years ago probably rented for $1,300, $1,400 a month. It rents now for probably close to $1,800. But for the sake of argument, let's say it rents on average for $1,500 a month. 20% down. So your loan on that property is somewhere around, let's say, $85,000. And just for the sake of brevity, because numbers can get really boring and confusing on the radio, your total monthly PITI, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, on an $85,000 loan, I would guess is probably close to about $950. Let's say conservatively, it rents for $1,250 a month. So you're cash flowing $300 a month. Notice I said cash flowing, not profit. We talked about that this weekend. I might get into that later in the show. It's cash flowing $300 a month. So on a $30,000 investment, you're collecting $3,600 a year in cash flow. And it's appreciating double in 5 years. Now, I want to make sure this makes sense to everybody. When a house appreciates, what number is used for appreciation? In other words, what basis? Is it the amount of cash you have in the deal or the total market value at the time of purchase? And the answer is the total market value at the time of purchase. So it's appreciating. The $109,000 is appreciating, not your $30,000 that's in the deal. Now think about this for a second. This is what's mind-blowing.
1 minute.
In order for a house to double in value, you can use the rule of 72 to figure this out. It needs to return about 14.4% a year in appreciation. That's insane when you think about it. 14% a year. That house went from $110,000 to $200,000 in less than 5 years. It was nearly $100,000 net change. It means it was bringing in $40,000 a year in appreciation. We get back from the break. We're going to talk more about this phenomenal deal we brought up on stage. It's Jason Bible, Ride Path Real Estate. You're finding all the good songs.
Are small returns getting in the way of your retirement plans? Why settle for mediocre results? There's a better place to invest. The experts agree. Single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make. Find out how JB Fund Services offers a 9% preferred return and up to a 13% waterfall. Call us today at 281-915-0906 or visit our website, jbfundservices.com.
Oh, that's no fun. You can actually see it.
281-915-0906. This investment is offered to accredited investors.
Do you have cracks in your brick, doors that stick, or sheetrock that's coming apart? Then you may have foundation movement. Due to our expansive soils in the Houston area, it's probably not a question of if you have movement, but when. Call Foundation Check for a truly independent, unbiased foundation evaluation. Foundation Check has been in business since 2009 and has completed over 1,400 evaluations. We're not in the business of repairing foundations or selling you unnecessary peer work, but we are in the business of evaluating your foundation. Our product is designed for house flippers, landlords, or even owner-occupied properties. Each of our files is reviewed by a licensed engineer. Remember to check before every repair. Call 346-702-3825. That's 346-702-3825. Or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com. That's foundationcheck.com.
You found or inherited a great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give Next Gen a call at 713-346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
Hi, Clint Coons here, attorney and avid real estate investor. You know the greatest mistake real estate investors make is not understanding the potential liability that exists from owning real estate. At Anderson Business, Legal, and Tax Advisors, we specialize in protecting real estate investors in all 50 states. In addition to structuring your business for optimum protection, we provide guidance so you pay the least amount of taxes available under the law. We have 150 employees that range from lawyers to CPAs to estate planners and much more. Download our free ebook, The Invisible Investor Strategy, today at AndersonAdvisors.com or call for a free risk reduction analysis and financial blueprint at 800-706-4741. Anderson Business Advisors will help you keep more of what you earn. Call us today at 800-706-4741 and mention Right Path Real Estate.
All right, 1 minute.
Okay.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is slow or non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes, reminders. The agency for that is Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas. The team at Benchmark understands the investor mindset. They know what you need and when you need it. We're here for you. Are you a rehabber, wholesaler, buy and hold, or flipper? Bundling your properties on a single policy will help save time and money. Benchmark has been in business for over 10 years, and we insure over 30,000 properties. Contact Benchmark about our exclusive investor package. Call us and let us show you what we can do for you at 281-569-4353. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com. That's benchmarkbroker.com. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com.
This is Business 1110.
All right, here we go. Hot mics.
Welcome back to the show. We got a new DJ in the studio. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate, talking about a deal that we pulled up on stage this past weekend in the weekend retreat. The house doubled in value in less than 5 years. Right down the street from where I live. That whole neighborhood doubled in value in 5 years. It's unheard of. But everybody's either majoring in minor things or running after stuff that doesn't matter. Oh, Jason, where's the hot new neighborhood? I'll tell you where the hot new neighborhood is. It's the same one that's been hot for 25 years. It's affordable housing with good schools. That's the hot neighborhood. It's the 322 brick house, boring middle America brick house. It's in the suburbs of Houston, Texas. It's in the suburbs of Dallas and Fort Worth and San Antonio and Austin. Now, you can't brag to all your friends. Look at this really cool, crazy rehab I'm doing, and it's going to make the cover of, Home and Gardens magazine. But it's a house that's going to make a ton of money. When we pulled this deal up, I knew that area had appreciated. I had no idea it was that much. I mean, doubled in value in 5 years. That's insane. One of the things, and I've told this story a million times, every summer we drive to Florida, do a big family vacation on the wife's side of my family. And when we drive out there, we pass all these neighborhoods that are new construction. And they're not building a single new neighborhood across all those states between Houston, Texas, and Pensacola, Florida, that have houses valued or sales price less than $200,000. Just for grins, we pulled it up in HAR. I looked in Houston. Of all the new houses being built, 1,800 last year were below $200,000. There were nearly 17,000 that sold above $200,000. The affordable home priced less than $200,000 is a dinosaur. It's going extinct. It's just not going to exist in a couple of years. Question is why? One is cost of materials. Second, cost of labor. Third, cost of land. It's going to continue to rise. This isn't like 2008, 2009, or before then, 04 through like 07, where there were builders just throwing houses up as fast as possible. People were getting loans they shouldn't have, and it was driving prices up. There just flat out isn't any new houses being built. None. No more new construction. Relatively speaking, even 20,000 houses in the city of Houston is nothing. We sell 120,000 houses a year in the greater Houston market. And less than 20,000 of those are new. What's really driving prices is that people are moving here. And if you're unsure people are moving here, I'll give you 2 ways to prove this point. I spoke this weekend about the Texaplex plan. I want you to go Google it right now. Texaplex. The state of Texas will add 18 million people over the next 20 some odd years. 18 million people in 20 years between DFW, San Antonio and Austin, and Houston, Texas. It's to give you the equivalent size, just so it makes sense. We compare it to something. That's the equivalent of the entire state of Ohio moving to Texas. 18 million people. And they're going to need a place to live. And guess what? New construction ain't cheap. So where are they going to live? They're going to live in the areas of town that have really great schools, that have been great for 25 years, and they're going to drive up the price on any and everything below $200,000. It has already started happening in about 2012. I was chatting with another guy this weekend after I shared that story. He grabs me as I was coming off stage. He goes, man, let me tell you a story I just did. He said 2011 bought a house, sold it last year, so in 6 years, and he said it doubled in value. Absolutely doubled in value. Said I made a killing on it. Imagine you bought 2 of those houses. Just 2. Not even setting the world of work on fire. You bought 2 in a year. And that's all you did for 5 years. You'd walk away making $200,000. Let's say it cost you $20,000. Put some money down, got closing costs. So you made $200,000 from those 2 investments you made 5 years ago. You liquidate those assets. So now you've got $200K in cash. And you went out and bought 10 more. And those over 5, 7, 8, 9 years made you $100,000 each. What's 10 times 100,000? It's $1 million. You make $1 million in 10 years buying 12 houses. $1 million in 10 years is $100,000 a year. And all you had to do is buy a handful of houses. Not exactly setting the world of work on fire. And the point I was making to the folks at the weekend retreat is most people, when they come to our weekend retreat, even those that have a lot of real estate experience, are focused on the wrong stuff. They're focused on paying 1 point less for their hard money. They're focused on going to Home Depot and looking for the scratch and dent appliances. They're focused on all of this nonsense that may save them a penny, but cost them a fortune. We see it all the time. It's one of the, I'll tell you right now, just to be 100% transparent, the most frustrating day for me on the weekend retreat is the first day. Because so many people come to us with a broken mindset. They're worried about being $2,000 or $3,000 out of pocket on a deal that's going to make them $100,000. They're worried. They major in minor stuff. They're majoring in things that don't matter at all. Don't matter at all. I got off stage yesterday at about 3 o'clock. New England Patriots were playing. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not a Patriots fan, but I love watching Tom Brady. And Bill Belichick, too. And if you guys saw that corner swat that pass on 4th down, it was amazing. Anyways, does Tom Brady go out there and study the type of grass, how fast it grows, the color, why grass is green? Does he study how to cut the grass, how to put the chalk outlines, and how to paint the field? No, because that does not win championships. Is that important? Absolutely. The turf has got to be perfect. Otherwise, guys get hurt. But is that going to win Tom Brady a championship? Absolutely not. Does Tom Brady go out there and study marketing to get fans into the seats? Does he study how to sell advertising for the NFL? No. Are those things important? Absolutely. Do they win championships? No. We're trying to win a championship here. It's called retirement. It's called wealth. It's building a legacy. That's the championship we're trying to win. And memorizing where the plumbing fixtures are at Home Depot or what a toilet costs at Lowe's does not win you championships. Being concerned about paying one extra point on a hard money loan does not win you championships. You know what wins you championships? Buying more houses. But oh my gosh, Jason, I bought this one and I'm $3,000 more out of pocket on this one than I was the last one. Yes, because in 5 to 10 years, that house will make you $100,000. Let's step over pennies and let millions fall out of our back pocket. That sounds like a great plan. You've got to major in the things that matter. We get back from the break. We're going to talk more about that. It's Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate.
Mike's off.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast
Well,
Track
yes, I
Remodeling
am.
at 832.
I'm always looking for an investor-friendly remodeling
Or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties, whether it's a flip, rehab, or a rental rehab.
Morning, Randy.
No more managing it yourself. No more doing the work yourself. Fast
Morning,
Track
Michael.
Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992.
Real estate investors, if you're not familiar with Quest IRA, let me tell you what you're missing. We've got free weekly educational classes, networking opportunities, and the ability to tap into trillions of dollars for your real estate investing deals. Come by our office or join us remotely as we simulcast all of our educational classes every Tuesday morning and evening. For more information, call us at 1-855-FUN-IRAs or visit our website at questira.com.
Selecting a foundation company and their product for repair is a lot like a game of chance. You simply don't know what you're going to get. The foundation repair industry as a whole doesn't carry a license, nor is it regulated. However, Foundation Check utilizes professional engineers to review all of our files to give you the best foundation analysis in today's market. Remember to check before ever repair. Call 346-702-3825 or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com.
Are you a realtor or seller that is concerned about the new TRID rules and closing on time? I'm Jennifer Hernandez, Senior Loan Officer at Legacy Mutual Mortgage, and we have mastered the 30-day close. We close on time, accurately, and with tons of communication. You'll have a dedicated team of a coordinator and a contract-to-close associate. Give me a call today at 713-579-3611, and let's talk about how we can help you on your next transaction. NMLS 514497.
As a real estate investor, you rely on your property inspector to determine the current condition of the home and your potential return on investment from an investor's point of view. Principal Inspections was founded by investor Jeremy Humphrey to do just that. Principal Inspections works from the investor's point of view, providing affordable, fast, quality inspections with information pertinent to investors while not clouding the report with unnecessary details. Principal Inspections will save you time and money. Call Principal Inspections 832-684-5516 or online at principalinspections.com. License number 21264.
Taxes. Just the sound of that word makes people cringe.
90 seconds.
At Anderson Advisors, we provide tax reduction through asset protection for real estate investors throughout the country. Our unique philosophy has CPAs, lawyers, bookkeepers, and estate planners with one common goal, helping you, the real estate investor. Check us out today at AndersonAdvisors.com, and don't forget to tell us you heard about us at Right Path Real Estate.
You found or inherited a great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give Next Gen a call at 713-346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
Are small returns getting in the way of your retirement plans? Why settle for mediocre results? There's a better place to invest. The experts agree, single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make. Find out how JB Fund Services offers a 9% preferred return and up to a 13% waterfall. Call us today at 281-915-0906 or visit our website, jbfundservices.com. That's 281-915-0906. This investment is offered to accredited investors.
This is Business 1110.
All right, Mr. Bible. Hot mics.
Welcome back. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. Nikki's been doing her homework, looking for all the good money songs. This is great. Welcome back to the show. I want to continue with this concept of majoring in minor things. Investors major in the most minor stuff. I love when people ask me a question like, hey, what does your insurance cost? And I know I've read it somewhere in our policy. I honestly have no idea. Is it 90 cents? Is it 10 cents? I have no clue. Benchmark could send me an invoice for double and I wouldn't even know. They won't, but I have no idea. Because the cost of insurance, aside from it being reasonable, is just a number in a spreadsheet to me. I don't sit there and dwell on those things. You know, for Michelle Emler to do an appraisal for us at Next Gen Appraisers, I don't even have a clue what it costs. I just, hey, can you do this for me, Michelle? Just send me the invoice. When we send Brandon out there from Foundation Check, I don't have a clue what it costs. It's a couple $100 or $500 or $650. Honestly, I don't even know. Because memorizing what I spend on stuff like that doesn't matter. What matters is I'm spending the time buying the next house.
2 minutes.
That's all that matters. Because that next house I buy adds another $50,000 to $100,000 in net worth to my balance sheet. If Jet Lending charges me a point more for hard money on a $100,000 house, which by the way is a whopping $1,000, who cares? Who cares? I'm making $50,000 to $100,000 on one house. Now, don't get me wrong. You don't want to be foolish with your money, but you also don't want to be foolish with your time. And that's where I see people still trading time for money.
1 minute.
Trading time for pennies when millions are blowing out of their back pocket. We have a base camp group. That's our coaching program. That's where we put all our clients, if you will. There's a cost to joining that group. But there's also a cost not to join that group. If you can make $50,000 to $100,000 buying one house the right way, what's the cost of not joining our group and not buying that house? I'll tell you the cost for not buying is $50,000 to $100,000. I want to thank everybody for the show today. Tom and I will be on the show Wednesday. Tom will be here in studio tomorrow. Build Your Team Tuesday. This is Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. Thanks for listening, guys, and thanks for coming out to the weekend retreat this last weekend.
All right, Jay, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to Right Path Real Estate Radio. Find Jason and Tom at rightpathrealestate.com.